Hello students, welcome to physics class. In previous lectures, we had studied about electric potential and potential energy. Today, in this lecture, we'll solve the numericals based on both these concepts, that is electric potential and potential energy. Let us start with the topic electric potential. So first numerical is calculate potential at a point P due to charge of 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb located 9 centimeter away. Second part, hence obtain work done in bringing a charge of 2 into 10 raised to power minus 9 coulomb from infinity to the point P. Third, does the answer depends upon the path along which the charge is moved. So we will solve all these parts one by one. Let us start with the first part, that calculate potential at a point P due to the charge 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb located 9 centimeter away. See here in the diagram what we are having a point charge. Charge on it is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb. It is located at O, and at the point P, which is at a distance of 9 centimeter away from it, we have to find out the electric potential. And we had studied that potential due to point charge is 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by r. Here we are finding the potential at P, that is why I am writing P in the subscript. So potential at point P is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon q by r. Students, Q is given to us, that is 4 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb. R is the distance of the point P from the point charge, and this R is given 9 centimeter. Since charge is in SI unit, so we'll convert this centimeter into meters, that is SI unit of distance. So 9 centimeter can be written as 0.09 meter. On putting both these values, we solve the equation for potential, and it comes out to be 4 into 10 raised to power 4 volt. Simply what we had done, we had put all the values in the formula for electric potential at any point due to point charge. So first part is completed. Next, let us come to the second part. Hence obtain work done in bringing a charge of 2 into 10 raised to power minus 9 coulomb from infinity to the point P. What does this part states? That we are bringing a charge of 2 into 10 raised to power minus 9 coulomb from infinity to the point P. Evaluate the amount of work done. तो हमने लास्ट लेक्चर में किया था, if we want to bring any charge from infinity to the point P, we have to do some work. Why we have to do some work? Because when we will bring this charge 2 into 10 raised to power minus 9 coulomb at the point P, this charge will be repelled by the charge which is placed at O. So because of this repulsive force, we have to do some work to bring the small charge from into the point P. And expression for work done is Q into V. Q जिस चार्ज को हम ला रहे हैं, and V is the potential at that point P because of the other charge. So W will be equal to Q naught into Vp. Q naught is given to into 10 raised to power minus 9, and Vp we had evaluated in the first part, that is 4 into 10 raised to power 4 volt. So answer is 8 into 10 raised to power minus 5 joule. This work done is also called the potential energy of the system. अगर आपको इसी न्यूमेरिकल में पूछें evaluate or what will be the potential energy of the system, so this work done is equal to the potential energy of the system. So it is also called potential energy of the system. Let us come to the third part. Third part is, does the answer depends upon the path along which charge is moved? The answer is no. The work done in bringing a charge from infinity to the point P is independent of the path along which charge is moved. Why? because we are doing work because of electrostatic force of repulsion, and we know that the electrostatic forces are conservative forces. So we say that work done is independent of nature of path followed. It depends only on initial and final position. So let us come to the second numerical. Two charges 3 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb and minus 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb are located 15 centimeter apart. At what point on the line joining the two charges is electric potential 0? What is given? See here in the diagram, two charges are given. One is 3 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb, which is placed at O, and other is minus 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb, which is placed at A. It is Q2 charge. And the distance between them is given 15 centimeter, or you can say that 0.15 meter. So we have to evaluate that at what point on the line joining the two charges, means we have to find out the point on the line OA. The point should be such that at that point the electric potential should be equal to 0. So let us we assume a point P lying right to the point O and left to the point A in such a way that its distance is x from O. If its distance from O is x, automatically its distance from A is 0.15 minus x. Now how we'll solve this? See here, we have choose a point P where potential is equal to 0. So Vp is equal to 0. It means at the point P, if you focus on this diagram, the potential at the point P is the sum of two potential due to charge Q1 and potential due to charge Q2. So we will say that Vp is equal to V1 plus V2. V1 is potential due to Q1 and V2 is potential due to Q2. Since Q1 is positive charge, so V1 will be positive, and Q2 is negative charge, so V2 will be negative. So we will put both these values. Value we know 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R. So by putting these values, V1 for V1 and V2, 1 by 4 pi epsilon V1 will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q1 by X. Similarly, V2 will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon again Q2 upon 0.5 minus X, and this sum is equal to 0. Now we'll put the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon as 9 into 10 raised to the power 9, and within bracket we had taken Q1 by X plus Q2 by 0.15 minus X. We'll put the value of Q1 and Q2 and we'll solve this equation, and on solving what we get that X is equal to 9 centimeter. We will solve this numerical for one other possibility, that the potential may be 0 at a point P in such a way that it lies to the right of both points, point O and point A. लास्ट केस में हमने जो पॉसिबिलिटी ली है वहाँ पॉइंट पी कहाँ लाई कर रहा था, इन बिटवीन ओ एंड ए, लेकिन यहाँ पॉइंट पी हम कहाँ ले रहे हैं, टू द राइट ऑफ ओ एंड ए बोथ, in such a way that point P is at a distance x from O, and in the same way the distance of point P from A will be x minus 0.15. So we have assumed that potential at point P is equal to 0, so Vp is equal to 0. It means V1 plus V2 is equal to 0, and if you put the value of V1 and V2 and solve this value, it comes out to be 45 centimeter. So what we'll say that at the point P, either 9 centimeter from O, the potential is equal to 0, or at x 45 centimeter from the point O towards the right, the potential will be equal to 0. So you can also check one other possibility. Suppose point P lies to the left of O and A both. अगर मान लेते हैं हम थर्ड पॉसिबिलिटी चेक करते हैं where point P lies to the left of O and A. Try to solve this possibility whether you get the point P in such a way that potential is equal to 0 or not. Please check for it. Question number 3. Two charges minus Q and plus Q are located at points A whose coordinates are 0, 0 and minus A, and B whose coordinates are 0, 0 plus A. How much work is done in moving a test charge from point P 700 to Q whose coordinates are minus 300? Diagram is given to you. See here, what is given to us, that at point A and B two equal and opposite charges are lying, minus Q and plus Q. उनके coordinates हमें पता है, and we want to move a test charge from P to Q. How much amount of work we have to do? So see here, P and Q, both, actually this system represents a dipole, system of equal and opposite charges, and PQ point lies on the equatorial line of the dipole, and we had studied that on an equatorial line the electric potential is equal to 0. So whatever is the potential at P, same is the potential at Q. दोनों पॉइंट्स पर पोटेंशियल क्या होगा, सेम होगा, या हम कहें कि पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू पॉइंट्स विल बी इक्वल टू 0. Potential is same, so potential difference is equal to 0. So work done, if we evaluate the work done, the formula for work done is equal to charge into potential difference. So since potential difference is 0, so work done is equal to 0. No work is done in moving the charge from point P to Q. Question number 4. Two charges of magnitude 5 nanocoulomb and minus 2 nanocoulomb are placed at 200 and x00 centimeter in the absence of electric field. If potential energy of the system is minus 0.5 microjoule, what is the value of x? Now see here, it is based on the concept of potential energy. What is given? We are given two charges, their coordinates are given, and we know the potential. These two charges are placed in the absence of electric field, and we know the potential energy of the system, and it is given minus 0.5 into 10 raised to power minus 6 joule. Now we know the formula for potential energy. It is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 by r. What is r? R is distance between them, and the distance between them is x minus 2. So instead of r, we'll write down x minus 2, and then we'll solve this equation for x, and it comes out to be 4 centimeter. Next numerical. Two positive point charges 0.2 microcoulomb and 0.01 microcoulomb are at 10 centimeter apart. Calculate work done in reducing the distance to 5 centimeter. What is given? क्या गिवन है हमें कि दो पॉइंट चार्जेस हैं विच आर एट ए डिस्टेंस ऑफ 10 सेंटीमीटर अपार्ट. हम उनके बीच के सेपरेशन को कम करना चाहते हैं. बोथ आर पॉजिटिव चार्ज पार्टिकल्स. अगर हम उनको पास लाना चाहते हैं, इट मीन्स वी हैव टू डू सम वर्क. वाई? बिकॉज वी हैव टू डू द वर्क अगेंस्ट द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन. So how we'll compute the work done? This work done will be equal to change in potential energy. मीन्स जब वो 10 सेंटीमीटर पार्ट रखे हैं तब भी उनका कुछ पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होगा, और जब 5 सेंटीमीटर पार्ट रखे हैं तब भी कुछ पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होगा. द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी एट बोथ द पोजीशंस विल बी डिफरेंट. सो the change in potential energy, we will evaluate that change is equal to work done. See here, we will evaluate work done is equal to change in potential energy, means final potential energy minus initial. So formula for potential energy is 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 by r. So the expression will become 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 1 upon rf minus 1 upon ri, and on solving it will get 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 4 joule. So work done is equal to change in potential energy. Next one is an electric dipole of length 2 cm is placed with its axis making an angle 60 degree with E, and strength of E is given 10 raised to power 5 Newton per coulomb. If torque on it is 8 root 3 Newton meter, calculate magnitude of charge on dipole and potential G of dipole. So we know the expression for torque, P E sin theta. P is charge into separation, that is q into 2a into sin theta. Q is equal to tau 2a sin theta. Torque is given 2a, value of 2a is equal to 2, value of 2a is equal to 2 centimeter, and we had converted into meter, sin 60, and we will solve it for q. It comes out to be 8 into 10 raised to 1 minus 3 coulomb. Next one is calculate the potential energy of the dipole. So potential energy is equal to minus Pe cos theta, and we know the value of P is equal to 2aq cos theta. We'll put the value of 2a. 2a is 2 centimeter. Q is 8 into 10 raised to power minus 3 coulomb. Cos 60, answer comes out to be minus 8 joule. One more example. Suppose we are having 3 point charges plus capital Q plus 2q minus 3q. These are placed at the vertices of an equilateral triangle ABC, each of side L. If charges are displaced to the midpoint A1, B1 and C1 respectively, calculate work done in shifting the charges to new positions. तो इस तरह के सभी न्यूमेरिकल्स में जहाँ चार्जेस को की फर्स्ट पोजीशन दी है और उसके बाद जो है डिफरेंट पोजीशन दी है और हमें वर्क डन इवेलुएट करना है, विल अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू फाइनल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी माइनस इनिशियल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. So see here, as it is a equilateral triangle and A1, B1 and C1 are midpoints, so A1, B1, B1, C1 and A1, C1 is equal to L by 2. Work done is equal to UF minus UI. So UF minus UI will evaluate by finding out the value of UF first and then UI. UF we will use the formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 by r12 plus q2 q3 by r23 plus q1 q3 by r13. On using these value, we will evaluate UF final value as well as we will evaluate initial value, and then we will evaluate the difference between them, and it is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon zq by r square. It is all about for today's lecture. Have a nice day.